Hi, welcome to my channel, Organize with Joy. I'm Joy, and I want to inspire you to get organized. In today's video, I am going to be doing a closet declutter. So if you have been following my channel from the beginning, the very first video I ever did was a closet clean out. And the way I did it back then was KonMari style, where I took everything out of my closet by category to go through it. And I am actually not going to do that this time, primarily for time's sake. I feel like it's much more efficient to just go through the closet while the items are still in the closet. The last time I did the closet clean out was actually in July of 2019. I didn't actually post the video until November when I finally decided to start my YouTube channel. So it's been a little over 6 months since my last closet clean out. And if you follow my blog or even this YouTube channel, you might know that last year in 2019, I did a no spend year with regards to home decor and clothing, and so I wasn't bringing any new items into my closet. But now that it's 2020, I have brought new items into my closet, and I have found that I'm running out of hangers and just in general not keeping up with putting my clothes away and being good at keeping things picked up in there. And I think it's primarily just because I'm running out of space in the different areas. I did want to show you a before, and just like my last closet clean out video, I really am not going to do anything with my husband's side of the closet. I may straighten things up just a little bit, but I did want to give you an idea of what we're working with. So currently I have some clothes over here that I had separated out, and they're actually already in my Poshmark closet. I need to just fold those up and put them with my Poshmark clothing. I've got some clothing draped over my bar there, and a pile of clothing here on the floor. It's just kind of a mess. I need to figure out what I'm doing here.
I'm starting here just by straightening up my husband's side of the closet. Like I mentioned, I won't be getting rid of anything of his. I will leave that to him. Next, I'm just going to start at the top of my closet and work my way across and down, just looking through all of my items and making decisions about what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. I'm also taking this opportunity to go ahead and clean the shelving where I'm removing items just with an all-purpose cleaner. I fold my jeans, sweaters, and sweatshirts KonMari style to store up on the shelving up there, and I do that primarily because it helps the items to stand up straight even if other items around it are removed. Here I'm just turning my dresses so that the hanger is facing backwards. I did already do this for many of my clothing items at the beginning of the year, but if you don't know this trick, you can just turn all of your hangers backwards, and then as you wear the item, turn and wash, turn the hanger back around forwards, and then you have a better idea of which articles of clothing that you're wearing. And in 6 to 8 months, you can assess if you could potentially get rid of the items that are still on hangers that are backwards.
So here is the pile of things that I'm getting rid of from my closet. As I mentioned before, some of these items I've already put on Poshmark. They were just hanging in my closet. I hadn't transferred them to the location where I keep my Poshmark items. So I'm gonna need to post more and organize my Poshmark items. Here is the after, and like I said, with my husband's side, I really didn't do very much just because I'm not in charge of his items. I did mention this in my last video, but not in this video, that all of these boxes up here belong to my husband. There are a lot of extra cords and extra computer items, and that is how I take care of that. That's how I keep everything organized. If it were up to me, I'd probably get rid of that stuff, but I'm going to honor his desire to keep those things, and I just keep them organized. I pretty much kept the same organization system. Up at the top, I didn't go through any of those boxes. Today, I was mostly just going through clothing. That box is my hats, and then my jeans, my sweaters and sweatshirts. And then here is some like nicer shorts that need to be hung up, and some skirts, all of my short sleeve shirts, my dresses, and then jackets and cardigans. And then down here is where all of my long sleeve shirts are. I did clean up my shoes a little bit. I had still had some sandals out. It's tricky in Texas. We do sometimes get really warm days and really cold days in the winter. That's kind of what happens. But I did move most of my sandals up here into these boxes. I have these boxes for seasonal shoes. And then in the summer, I will put like these boots up there. Closet isn't necessarily a minimalist closet or a capsule wardrobe closet. I'm still happy with the results. I'm happy with the amount that I was able to get rid of today. And you know, like I mentioned earlier in the video, turning those hangers around will really help me know which items of clothing I'm wearing and not wearing. And so hopefully in the next 6 months, I can reassess and decide if there's anything else that I can part with. And the main reason why I don't do a capsule wardrobe is because our closet is big enough to house our clothes for year round. I don't really have another location in my home to store clothes that are seasonal other than a very small box of seasonal items that I rotate out from my dresser that I keep in my closet. But since my closet's big enough, I just go ahead and leave my entire wardrobe in my closet year round. Not to mention, living in Texas can be really tricky knowing what items we need. I definitely need to still have t-shirts and sweaters and all kinds of different seasonal items available to me because of the fluctuating weather in Texas. I hope this video inspired you to maybe do a closet purge of your own to assess what clothing you are or are not wearing. Maybe you can even try that hanger trick where you turn all of your hangers around to determine which clothes you're wearing. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this sort of content, then I hope that you might consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks, have a great day, bye. Do a closet purge